Okay, so there's a LocKWood Twin. It's kind of like a friendlier version of the Asa Twin. Twin 6K. A lot of people familiar with it by that name. Um, I probably, if I had to pick a name, I'd call it Bill Clinton, because there's something about it that just somehow always wins me over and brings me back around, but deep down we all know it's just a rotten piece of shit. But yeah, this was one I was going to do forever ago, and that was still when a purple belt, getting a purple belt open was kind of a really big deal for me. Oh, excuse me, sleepy. Not that there's anything simple about a purple belt, it's just more a common occurrence for me these days. But I was going to do a video on it. I felt like, man, I've got this thing. I can nice and smooth with it, and then wasn't ever able to open it. I mean, like I tried, I put a lot of time into it in a single day, and wasn't able to get any kind of results, and it almost drove me mad. So I put it in a box, and there it sat until now. So 6-pin pin tumbler with a sidebar. That's as far as it can turn because of the little tailpiece in the back. Hopefully it doesn't make me pull my hair out and quit LocKWood right here in a second. I'm nervous that is a possibility, to be completely honest. I'm trying to get peak camera angle here. Just to scooch that way, because my hands are going to be in there in a second causing problems. A hand check. That thumb's not causing any problems. But this one, let's just get a pick. Let's get all the way back there and fight number 6. That looks like it's going to work really good. So we're almost there. We've only been talking for 3 minutes now, so that's no time at all for me. This isn't really a lock that needs that, but just for the purposes of everybody watching the video, there's a nice big loud yawn right in your ear for you. You're welcome. I seem to only ever want to do videos at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Alright. One last tap of the screen. Focus. Mess with the light a little, even though it's already perfect. I don't know, that right there looks pretty good to me. Or was it better before? You know what this is literally reminded me just now? That I needed to bookmark on a video where the picking actually starts. There's one I forgot to do that on, and I absolutely need to do it on this one. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, now here we go. Alrighty, bug. Hey, break it. I'm trying to set some things that don't need to be set, and I really barely have enough tension or forward rotation on this core to be able to set them. But if I'm real tricky real careful like this. And I'm very gentle. And instead of relying on the sharp snap and clack of heavy tension and a hard pushed pin, I just I feel the tension, and then I very slowly lift, and then the subtle release of tension, and I stop there. I can cheat and not have to deal with these pins that are very difficult to deal with once you set these other pins. Oh yeah, you hear that? Just a gentle little cheater's click. I've failed. Darn. Something has went wrong. Tiny hammer could save the day, maybe. See if that did anything for us. Absolutely not. Number two is holding up the whole show. All right, let's see. What has this done for us? It would probably be much simpler, quicker even, to just start over. Ooh, I got a little gentle click at a 4. Spring tension on 5 still. Number 6 is trying to get me to flirt with just letting everything go. Number 1 doesn't want to help me, but I'm trying to make it. God, this is such a long way around. But it does make me feel like all right. It's better than me. It's just better than me. Maybe we can get one of these ahead of time. See, I've done it again, but it felt so much more promising that time. And then you hear them all click away. Aha! That was the key pins falling down, is what that was, people. That clicking away. That was the key pins falling down. And my cheater's effort going through successfully. Well, maybe. Okay. Come on, I cannot get... I could not get underneath that third finger pin for whatever reason. That's odd. That's usually the finisher move. There it goes. I didn't, it needed a little release of tension for my finisher move. So that's what caused the problems. I guess I'm going to pick it real quick and not cheat. So right then it went into the falset and I was able to go right after the sidebar. That's generally not how it works. Generally, you got to fight these guys right here. And then it somehow usually goes like back and it doesn't get its forward progression still for whatever reason. And then you got to run through and go tap, 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 tap. And then it'll clack a little bit and you're good. But it's such a pain in the ass. I hate it sometimes. So bad. It's caused me to yell and throw things before it has. Okay, here we go. Can do it the proper way. Okie dokie. So there's that. I feel like my thumb's probably been getting in the way again. We'll try and keep it back. 2, 3 goes a little bit. And then 2 does absolutely nothing. And 3 does absolutely nothing. And it's, again, one of the reasons why. Oh, of course you're going to do it. You hear him clicking? You hear the progress disappearing? Okay. If I can save it or just start over. Oh, come on. I'm not exactly sure what it needs or wants from me in this current moment. Okay, let's do side pin test. I'm pretty sure that felt good, but we'll know here in a second whether or not the lock opens. What? Usually I go for that Peterson in there, and This thing, I don't understand it. I swear the other ones, I think it's got like a little bit of a bulge right here. This one's constantly making me chase it down. I'm actually going to switch handles. And I've got other of the same identical handle. And I don't really have that issue. Like, that is a spider. Do you see it? Does anybody see it there? A spider literally in the middle of this video. Where'd it go? Right there. You see the bouncing? Oh, I'm not quite got it in frame. Look at that. Right in the middle of the video. It just came and spun a web between here. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. Yay! And no, I will not go counterclockwise. So to hell with you too. It's too hard. I'm feeling pretty good. This is the first time today I think I've sat here at this desk and smiled. So, LocKWood Twin. You know, I feel good. I'm done. That is the LocKWood Twin. I will show you a thing though. Well, of course, my arm habitually lives in the way. That's a LocKWood Twin. Oh, this is the restricted keyway also. This one's a little more wallered out in the front. But this guy over here, which the front doesn't really matter because it's usually still pretty much intact on behind. It's just the, front gets messed up. And the other one's the identical keyway. It just looks a little different in the front. But again, like I said, once you get from here to there, it's still, there's that key to that one. See, same keyway. This one, I'm not going to try it, but it will be a video. We'll do a video of it at some point. It's the exact same lock, except this is the key. And, but it's nice to finally put this back on my trophy ring because it had been on there. And then, like I said, I went to do a video of it that one day. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, you can't open that anymore. So I had to take it off of my trophy belt, If all of a sudden you can't open it, then, yeah. It's just, them's the rules, kid. If you can't open it anymore, then it's not an accomplishment, is it? And if you have it displayed anywhere, then you got to take it down because it's no longer the truth. I wish everybody the best. I guess that's it. Take care.